fellas. So, this once again, and a bit different than how I initially planned this, but what the heck? Now that there's finally an initial trailer for it, which has racked up 10 million views at minimum on YouTube alone, and much more. After a slight delay from this Christmas, which now will be coming out this spring, let's talk about the sequel to the 2021 hit Ghostbusters Afterlife, Ghostbusters Frozen Empire, the new title for Firehouse. Let's get started. And the film picks up roughly where the last movie left off. Now that the new stars of the last movie are back in New York, and they're learning the ropes from the OG surviving members of the original cast. And just in time too, because their normally wet hot American summer is upended by a paranormal entity known as the Frozen Terror, which can definitely, quite literally, freeze over. And there's also some supporting cast members who are joining us this time around, including both Patton Oswalt and Kumar Nanjiani, who definitely look like they should bring some light mixture of fun and terror to the mix. And as someone who really enjoyed the last film, I definitely can say that this one is also looking to be one of my most anticipated ones from 2024, much as it was when eventually going to be coming out this year. And of course, they're going to be bringing back William Atherton as Walter Peck, who I definitely had to wonder how they're going to handle him, especially since a lot of fans have suggested that he was actually a Gojo sympathizer all along, especially given how both the video game and games hint at this one. Maybe they'll actually write that in. I also think that given how it have been 8 years after the Divisive reboot, I'd say it's really time to let go. I still stand by the fact that they're not considered to be any worse than the second one in the 80s, which actually I really liked. Come on. I was 8. What are you going to do? Incidentally, this delay also means it's coming out for the 40th anniversary of the entire franchise next year. And also pretty fitting use of Bananarama's Cruel Summer to open the trailer, given how that song definitely charted in that time frame. And I definitely am glad we're getting to get more Paul Rudd's character, who was playing some of the role that Rick Moranis did in the earlier installments, where his heart's a bit of a place, though he ends up kind of accidentally himself into a lot of shenanigans. I don't know if they're going to be bringing back the Ecto Coolers for the marketing campaign, but I know that there's recipes online. Pick yourself, It's surprisingly easy, And I definitely have already can now officially start putting together my entertainment calendar for next year, now that the strike's finally over. And for now, we're not going to have to worry about how entire films homes made by AI, they're still having trouble with hands and mouth, especially. These work. Between this, Deadpool 3, Dune Part 2, and Inside Out 2, that's already 4 films going to be anticipating next year right there. And I actually don't mind having to reshuffle the slate a bit more, especially giving us another bump in the road after everything started happening. Let's just say, glad I had my shots on the slate last month, and shoulder is just still a bit stiff. Anyway, that's all I got to say for now, and I will see you all this weekend with my look at the Marvels and the final wave of the Booster Course Pass from Arcade Deluxe. So, take care everyone, and I ain't afraid of no ghost.